So, still wearing the same shirt as yesterday. It's Tuesday when I was filming some of these shirt, whatever. You don't even need to know that. I was filming yesterday in this shirt. I slept in this shirt because I'm laid off and I didn't feel like wearing a different shirt. Don't judge me, even though you didn't care at all. Anyways, um, I came across this and in my mind it was just like, what am I looking at? Like, what is happening here? And the only reason why I wanted to go over this is because I'll tell you in a minute. Let's talk about the topic. Such an interesting way to start videos. It says here, CIA hunting down alien bloodlines in millions of DNA tests. Brother, now you see here, you see this graphic, great graphic by the way. CIA accused of using Ancestry and 23andMe to hunt down alien bloodlines in millions of DNA tests. So I've always thought, like, with 23andMe, I was going to use 23andMe because I don't know my father. And so, if you didn't know this, I'm half Hispanic. I didn't even know that. I'm the whitest half Hispanic you've ever seen. So I'm biracial, by the way. My daddy is Hispanic. My mom is white. You clearly see. My son is the same way. My son is biracial. So my son is mixed. He is black and white. Um, what is it? But at one point, I was like, maybe I should do like a 23andMe so I can just find my dad because supposedly I have a sister who's older. Um, I guess older or maybe younger or something like that. I have a whole other family, like a whole other aunts and uncles and maybe even brothers and sisters. I have no idea, right? And grandmas and grandpas, a whole other genealogy of people I've never even met. And so I was going to do that. I never did. Um, but I saw this, and I remember us having conversations on this channel about like how they would use even people in the comments. Great conversations that are happening there. By the way, it's just some very inquisitive and thoughtful comments that are there about like how they would use to be able to track people down or even like submitting your blood to somebody to take a look, right? And how that would be like even using that for like giants, like blood of like Nephilim and stuff like that, like your history, who you originate from, you know? Um, and it's really interesting. So when I saw this, I was like, this is insane. But of course, like I've just made like four videos almost, or three videos, two videos. I'm like over the past day, just talking about aliens and FBI, CIA type stuff, and obviously them releasing all types of government, videos and whatever that everybody's using across the social media landscape to talk about. So, anyways, let's read. It says CIA has been accused of using backdoor access. It doesn't surprise me to popular consumer DNA testing services to identify individuals with extraterrestrial genetic markers. Philosophy PhD and author Jason Reza Georgiani made the explosive claims during an appearance on the American Alchemy podcast. Never heard of it. He said that they learned of the alleged program from Lynn Buchanan, a retired U.S. Army sergeant, always military stuff type dude, telling you that have this kind of thought process going on. A retired U.S. Army sergeant and former remote viewer. There we go. Who participated in CIA psychic espionage initiatives. Giorgiani alleged that the intelligence agency is scouring millions of genetic profiles from Ancestry.com and 23andMe in search of DNA linked to a race of extraterrestrials known as the Nordics. We talked about them. They look like us, but they're like taller and I think whiter than myself. Whiter than, if this is white, is whiter than that, right? So, um, what is it? It says these beings are described as resembling exceptionally tall from Scandinavia with fair skin, blonde hair, blue eyes. The purported goal is to locate alien human hybrids living among the general population. Okay, so like, but why would aliens want to do that? Like if somebody was an alien, they would obviously, you would think they'd be light years smarter than we are, that they would think, oh, the humans are trying to find out who we are. We know what they're doing. Like even if it was years ago, a decade ago, 2 decades ago, whatever, however long this has been happening. Um, what is it? Buchanan also spoke publicly about government interest in anomalous DNA results. Reportedly told Giorgiani that officials monitor genetic data categorized as other or unknown identifiable on ancestry charts. So if you show up like that, then they look more into you. Okay. In one striking account related to Giorgiani, Buchanan was allegedly approached by three Nordic individuals in a diner. They claimed the awareness of the CIA efforts and sought his assistance, expressing concerns for their hybrid descendants, who remain unaware of their origins. They live in small towns in the Colorado Rockies. They pass. And they passed because they look like tall Scandinavian people. Giorgiani said, recounting details from conversations. Giorgiani further quoted the encounter. The Nordics wanted their children, grandchildren to have lives of peace and liberty here in America, but the CIA wants to hunt them down. Interesting. We're the bad guys, right? They claim the claims emerge amid ongoing public disclosures about unidentified aerial phenomena and non-human intelligence. Although the Pentagon has consistently stated there's no evidence of extraterrestrial life, that's bull honky. Neither 23andMe ancestry nor former CIA scientist Christopher Kit Green, referenced in the allegations, has commented publicly on specific accusations. Of course they're not, dude, because who's going to say that? You're not going to be the first. You don't want to be the first because you'll be the first one. Not the first one. Just as soon as you make the claim, it's the same thing with the scientists that we talked about. All those scientists that just somehow started from aerial propulsion type of work. What is it? How they fell like flies, and consistently they all work together too, like in other branches, but still the same like organization or same like line of work around that. Yeah, brother, insane. So it doesn't surprise me. Well, let me know what you guys think about this. CIA, FBI, CIFBIA, whatever, black budgets, deep state, alien state, satanic state, whatever you want to call it, brother. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any other information on it, because what is it? I love to review it, go through it. We've been saying a lot of this, and we're gonna stay on top of it. So, anyways, guys, that is the video. If you like the video, be sure to like the video. It really helps me out. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.